Replacing number 92, the boy in blue. For number 7, Nick from Chatting Blues. Come on, you Blues.
Lads, come on.
Keep right on.
Big Richelle and Nick, Chatting Blues, first time they've ever met. Keep right on.
Nick, how good are we in the first half?
Smash it for a round. I'm going to smash this league.
100 points. You believe in that?
112 points. Big
Mate, you've never
Yeah.
met? Lads, you've never met each other. Fucking brilliant. Keep right on. Up the Blues.
Come for a
Hey, what's going on, Blue Noses? We're in for another belter tonight. Season expectations. The season fixture list is out as well. So we'll be talking about that. But we've got some special guests. So our first guest is my Blues lover. How you doing, son?
All right, Jay, man. Fucking buzzing, yeah. Good to be back on. I apologise to people. I was going to do a fixture thingy, but obviously I've been moving, as people know. So I'm actually moved in now. So moved in. This is my first night there. So the background and everything will look different. Just bear with me. It'll look the same. But yeah, it's good to be on, man. It's been a little while, isn't it, brother? You all right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm happy to see you, mate. You look really happy as well, which is nice. It's good to see.
It's been stressful. It's been stressful, but look worth it in the end. So yeah, man.
You look 10 years younger, mate.
Yeah. I know. It's mate. Honestly, I think I've said to you before. Like, I think the same moving out is the second most stressful thing to do, bar divorce. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just glad it's over now. I'm looking forward to the season. You know, the fixtures will come out today. I'm just buzzing to get back into it, man.
Yeah, nice. And our next guest, which linked in with the intro at the start, here he is, the Messiah. How we doing, Big Rich?
How you doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. How are you?
Mate, I absolutely love that intro. It's absolutely class. Absolutely
Right,
brilliant.
Really for a lineup.
Mate, it's a strong lineup. It's a transfer window, isn't it? So we're building the squad for the other season.
Yeah, it's a founding as well, mate. And as well, we got Big Woody.
Big
Hey,
Woody.
Yes, we do.
Good evening, all.
Why, mate?
We
Good
do.
evening, gents. Viewers. Looking forward to this one, Jay.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Hopefully we get some Blue Noses ringing in as well, which will be good. Well, yeah, the fixture list is out, lads. What we saying?
Yeah, so I I set a podcast up to do it, and obviously, like I just mentioned, I was moving the last bit, so I didn't really see the fixtures till about 2-3 o'clock on the afternoon, and I don't know whether I said it on my podcast, your podcast, or said it to one of my pals. I said it's going to be Blues Ipswich first game. It's just that it had to be, you know, a team coming down from the Prem, team coming up from League One. That's usually the way they do it, and it was just made Blues Ipswich at St Andrews under the lights. Do you know what I mean? If I can bring it on, I'm not even scared of them. Do you know what I mean? They don't worry me in the slightest, especially at St Andrews under the lights. So yeah, and then we got Leicester. I think. I mean, I ain't even looked at them properly, Jay. I might have to get them up or something. I think we've got Leicester a few games later. Yeah, man. I just don't fear no one really. I don't, mate. Blackburn away is the first away game, innit? So, listen, for people what are saying, mate, that you know they couldn't get tickets last season for away games and that. If we sell out, but we can sell 7,000 tickets at Ewood Park. They give Leeds 7,000, so you get all behind the goal. So, you know, anyone wants to get to an away game, I'll be definitely going to Blackburn away. First away game of the season. Let's get down there. Let's sell it out 7,000, and it'll be an amazing game, man.
There's your fixtures. So Ipswich, Blackburn, Oxford and Leicester the first month, Stoke, Swansea, Coventry, Sheffield Wednesday, Wrexham, Hull, Preston, Bristol. That's like your first 12.
Yeah. Well, what's Boxing Day? Derby. That'd be a good one. Derby at home, wouldn't it?
Derby.
Portsmouth away last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, bring it on.
Yeah,
I mean, it is a tough start, isn't it? But if you've got aspirations of going up, then you don't fear anyone, as Nick said. I'm glad that it's Ipswich at home on a Friday night, first game of the season, so we can get to the pubs early on Friday, and then be an absolutely fantastic atmosphere. And then you've got, I'd say, Leicester's the only other real difficult one, I think, or difficult one. But again, you're playing them at the start of the season, so there's no momentum really. So it's probably the best time to play them, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
So out of those fixtures there, we need to be getting at least 7 points, I reckon, out of that, just to kind of bed us in, and then it will kickstart for the rest of the season.
Yeah. What do you think we'll do?
Well, we're kicking it off, aren't we, in the EFL? Friday night. All eyes are on us.
Mate.
Go on, son.
All the attention's on us. I think that's really credit to us, to be fair, to have that headlining slot. And again, Ipswich as well, the favourite. So, yeah, bring it on. Best time to play them. And I think from their point of view, they wouldn't want this at all.
No.
They would want like an easy one, just go under the radar and just, get the 3 points. But having St Andrews packed out on a Friday night with the world watching, it'd be tasty.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you lads feel about this, and this is not like arrogant at all. This is more like feeling a little bit more at ease, because last time obviously we played Ipswich, it was when we had Rooney, wasn't it? Then last season we got relegated. We was in League One. They was in the Prem, so we've had a season here. We haven't played them, but I feel more at ease playing them now than I did then. Although that game that we had when we did have Rooney, and he was trying to incorporate the press. I mean, it was 2-0 up, weren't we? We blew it. Oh, well, away with the point, but
yeah, I was at that match, and it was heartbreaking, to be fair, because it was literally 2-0 up with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I feel more. I'm not saying I don't fear anybody, but I feel a little bit more confident playing them, and especially like you say, lads, like the first game as well. I think it'll work both ways. I think they'll be. I don't want these fixtures as well, either do.
No, they won't want to play us on a Friday night, like kicking the season off at St Andrews. Trust me, I'm not saying we're going to go there and batter them, but they won't want to. Trust me, they won't want it to get us first game. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Maybe at home they wouldn't have been that bothered. Away, trust me, man.
Definitely not. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Say again, mate.
So what do you think about that point? Like, do you agree or?
I agree. I mean, I think when it came out, I mean, I looked at it and gulped. I thought, oh God, Ipswich. But I kind of saw it coming, like Nick said. Really, I thought they'd kind of swing it, so we played them first live on TV. But then I thought, hang on a minute, they're going to be thinking, Christ, we're playing Blues. I mean, it's never really probably happened for us for a few years when teams are coming down, going, oh, we've got to go to Blues and try and get a result. But I tell you something, they're going to have to be bloody good to get something out of us on that opening day, because it's going to be electric. Everyone's going to be buzzing. Yeah. It's going to be ridiculously loud. So I expect 3 points against them. I really do. I think the hardest game will probably be against, I know it sounds daft, probably the Oxford at home, because they put everyone behind the ball. It's Gary Rowett, and you just know that they'll probably end up beating us or something. The other games will probably show up and have a really good game, and we'll do the business. But we're a different beast this year, aren't we? We're a different beast. We've got a fantastic manager. We're going to have fantastic players. So just bring it on. Don't fear anything. Just enjoy it, and we'll get the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Would he?
Well, really, in terms of squad depth, from Ipswich is the hardest test, and so that's what everyone's saying is number one. So we're literally going up against the favourites here. So it's a testament to see where we are against this number one.
Yeah.
And what's exciting for us is that there's going to be a lot of signings for us that we don't even know who's coming in, do we?
No.
We're just judging this on who we've got, and we think at the moment we've got a good team, which we have. But the signings that they're looking to make, they're next level.
They're all raving at work about that Tommy Doyle though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's class, mate. He's a really good
Yeah, if we
player.
get him.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, if we get him over the line, that'll buzzing signing, mate. Trust me.
Well, he's going to be on loan for the year, and then it's an option to buy, isn't it? So he's technically our player. So that's the best way of doing it, isn't it? So there's loads of it. We're getting muted with so many players. It's just getting boring now, isn't it? You're kind of like you're reading stuff online, and you're just thinking this is just absolute nonsense. But we need 6 or 7, I think.
Yeah, I said 6 or 7. I think we'll get anyway. Who out of the rumours do you think is? I think 𝒬𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏 coming. You know, out of these constant rumours, I think 𝒬𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏's going to get done. I'd like to see the Japanese fella, the one from Celtic, used to play for Celtic. I'd like to get them 2 over the line. What do you reckon about that Celtic? This forward, Rich, do you reckon that can get done? Or
yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah, I think he said he's muted in a few reports that he's interested in coming along. But I suppose it all depends on the money, doesn't it? And how much is getting paid at Rennes. But I think we can compete with it. I think they've had preliminary talks, haven't they? So now everyone's back in pre-season. Because I think the lads came back yesterday, I think, by looking at the social media, and everyone's back off holiday. You'll end up start seeing some signings coming in. But it'd be nice to try and get a majority done early so they can go on that tour, because they need to bond, don't they? And I know obviously a lot of the Premier League teams, they trim their teams towards the end of the window, and we'll end up getting a few loan players in. But the majority of the players we could do with them in now, couldn't we? Bed them in and start working on the tactics. But I think we're in for an exciting window. I really do. We've got money to spend, so they just got to, and I think they're going to spend it wisely, aren't they? By the look of it, they're not being daft, are they? Like the Poku thing, they walked away from that and thought, forget it. Which is disappointing because I like him, but you know, we'll move on and we'll get someone better.
So if we're saying 𝒬𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏 gets done, is everyone happy with 𝒬𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏? Are you happy with DJ? 𝒬𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏?
Well, if that's what Chris Davis wants, mate, you know, he's got my backing, my full backing, mate. If he thinks he can incorporate him into the style that he wants to play, and if he fits his style of play, he's got my backing, mate. I'm one of them, you know, like, would it work a second time round? You know what I mean? But I'm interested to see, like, if it would. So, but he's a decent player, you know.
He's a better player now than he was when we had him.
Proven, like, so yeah.
Mate, if he signs, he'll be our best player. Absolutely. He's the guy's class. I don't think people remember just how good he was and what he's been doing previously. He's a baller. He'll be a game changer for us if we can get him over the line. So I just hope it happens. I think it will. By the look of it, it's happening, isn't it? He's going to I would have thought.
You know, it's for him as well. To come back as well, won't it? Like,
Well, Sunderland and someone else wanted him, didn't they? So a couple of Premier League teams wanted him, but I think he's coming here. So we're obviously paying him more money.
Do you think would have?
Go on, Woody. Sorry.
Yeah, I just think if you just reading between the lines, a lot of it looks like it's come from his own initiative that he wants to come back to Blues.
Yeah,
you know that shows you like the pull we've got. That if his Premiership teams are coming in for him, and we've got that, financial muscle as well as like we've got this project going, and everyone can see it, everyone talks about it. Then we are attracting this sort of caliber of players. I'm all for it. I liked him when he was here first time round. He's quick, he's dynamic. He's got product as well. Did really well at Everton. I'd open him with open arms.
Yeah, and I said the other night. I said the other night, didn't I? Remember, it's a forced sale before we had to sell him. We needed the money, so it's not as if we just got rid of him because he wasn't any good or he didn't fit in the system. We had to sell him, so now we can get him back, and I think it'll be a nice story to come back and do what he's got to do and get us into the Premier League for next year.
Yeah, can we get a shout out as well for Steve? He's still sit by at the Blues. Steve, get well soon, mate. We love you loads.
Well soon, Steve.
Get well soon, Steve.
I'll ring you tomorrow, mate. Give him a call tomorrow. Checking.
What hospital's in my mate's in the queue? Fell off his bike. Fucking it. He's been in there 10 days, man. He's done his 𝒂𝒑𝒑 and something else. Mate, it's a nightmare. He's having a nightmare up there. We can't move. I wonder if he's in the QA. Anyway, I was just going through some comments and what's crack with the season tickets, lads? Because was it so the people what didn't have a season ticket last season and wanted one this season have basically all gone in a hat. It's not done on any previous history of buying season tickets or tickets.
They're not going on general sale now. We've sold over 20,000, and I think they're not selling any more season tickets by the sound of it. It's done.
Yeah, but a ballot or something, Rich.
I don't know too much about it. I just read a quick snippet earlier, just saying that I don't know if it's on the Blues website or it was on like a Twitter page. It just kind of said that that we've done 20,000. There's 12,000 on the list, and they said that it's the first time in God knows how long it's not gone to general sale. Yeah, so maybe the people on the so that's probably what it means then, doesn't it? If you're on that 12,000 waiting list, you'll probably go into a ballot or a draw. If you're not on that waiting list, forget it. It's not going to happen. Because they have to sell a certain amount for general sale anyway, don't they? But they're going to be a nightmare getting tickets. I just hope people can get tickets because it's going to be a real scramble. I had a feeling it happened last year.
20,000. There's only going to be about 4,000 something tickets each match day, ain't there?
Would they have to keep capacity's just under 30, so they have to keep 10% for away fans, and then 1,000 segregation, and then so there's going to be limited tickets for the games. But
I mean, it's not ideal like being on a waiting list, but I mean you've got to look at it like in a positive in a way that the buzz around. Everybody's coming.
I suppose it has, but like then it's difficult, isn't it? Because you got people who can't afford to get season tickets, who probably get paid weekly and just buy them. And then I just hope that there's some provision for that, because you've got fans who are going down there for years and years and years, and if they can't get in the ground, it's not good, is it? But hopefully they'll sort something out and it'll make it right for people who want to get to the games.
What is good though about this season is that the stadium that we are playing at, they got more chance of getting an away ticket.
Yeah.
So if they can't get the home, they could always try, like Blackburn first away match. Yeah, it's a huge allocation. So, as you said, it's not ideal, but to be fair, that's testament again how far Blues have come, because we haven't done this for decades, have we? Like a long, long time. So we're on the rise.
Do you know, some of the stick we've been getting on social media about look, everyone's come out the woodwork. No, fucking. There was a post I read earlier. All it was signed Birmingham City has sold 20,000 season tickets, which I thought, fucking hell, we could have sold, another 10,000, I think. And I looked under the comments, and everyone was like, look at them all coming out of the woodwork. Now they're thinking. I thought, fuck me, we've just come from League One. Do you know what I mean? I get it to a certain degree, but there's not many teams what fall back a division, especially into League One, and their attendances go up.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Just clickbait nonsense, though, isn't it, mate? Just like morons who are posting silly little things at the bottom, probably Villa fans or whatever.
Yeah,
don't take any notice of any of that.
Yeah, that's what it is, mate. With them fuckers, they're in denial. It's I mean, who goes down and what team gets relegated and then sells out home and away all season?
Absolutely, and spends money on the ground, spends money on the commercial, it just doesn't happen, does it?
Nah. In relation to that, mate, it's brilliant, and it's about time as well, though. Blues fans, what it's like, you know what I mean? And long
we deserve it.
Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. I think I'm more looking forward to going down there and seeing it like sold out, because for me, like the atmosphere is it's the main reason I love the Blues, and not only my dad bringing me up to be a Blue Nose, but like going down there, the atmosphere, just thinking about it now, I got goosebumps. It's brilliant, isn't it? Like you can't beat it, can you?
You can't beat it, can it?
No. What's everyone saying about Blackburn then? You're going Blackburn? I think we need to get 7,000 there, man. Honestly, first away game. It's one of the worst. I never used to like going to Blackburn. Yeah, it's like there's no atmosphere in the ground or anything. It's a bit of a nose to get to. I've done it about 4 or 5 times, Blackburn, but I've seen it first away game, and I didn't really think nothing of it. And then someone in one of the comments says, "Come on, we can do this 7,000." Do you know what I mean? That would be class, wouldn't it? Don't you reckon, lads?
Definitely.
First away game.
It's on a Saturday as well, isn't it? Which always helps. So yeah, I've never done Blackburn, so I'll be there for sure.
Let's just go. Let's arrange to get some tickets and go. 100%.
Let's get that vlog going.
Start the bus now.
I've only been to Blackburn once. The first time I went was when 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒄𝒂, I think it was his first away game when we signed 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒄𝒂, and he absolutely took the piss out of them on that pitch. And me and Tony went, and we just stood there, and it was just absolutely classic. It was a 1-1 draw. But yeah, that was the last time I went. So I'm overdue going to Ewood Park. That'd be good.
Yeah, they always beat us, man. I don't think I've ever gone there when we've won. I remember going there and drawing 1-1.
It'll change this season.
I've never seen us win. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Great work with this is a good point, Emza. Great work with Davis at Leicester, guys. I didn't even know that till today. Someone was watching. I think it was a Keep Right On podcast, the Two Dicks, and I think they said it about Gray working with Davis at Leicester. I didn't even think of it.
Oh God, yeah, of course he would have done. Yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah.
So it gets done, man. It gets done.
Yeah, as Davis says, he always says, "I don't need to know about their footballing because I know that, or I can get a scout report. I need to know what's going on, what's their personality like, and that's their biggest. That's his biggest thing, isn't he? And he has worked with Leicester, so yeah." Like you said, Jay, you know, if he backs him, we back him.
Yeah. But it ain't so much that though. It's like you know, like put football aside a minute. You know, we all do our own jobs and that, and it's like personality for me, because you don't want to work in a toxic environment, do you? You want people to help you, people that are going to have you back, and I think that's what he's bringing in for the club and the players. Like, you know, I mean, we've already seen last season the unity. You know, that there was Stano that got into a bit of a sticky situation at Newcastle. The players were all around him. You know, it was brilliant to see. You know, the unity's brilliant. I mentioned on the last stream with you, Rich, you know, that sometimes players don't get picked to start, you know, like, and you've seen in the past with other teams and playing football yourself, you know, like you're a bit gutted and you're not picked, but like there's none of that. They're supporting each other. They know that they're going to be like on a rotating system, and you know, it's
Stu Leonard's in the building.
It's really good to see it. Like,
yeah, like he says, it's starters and finishers, David said, doesn't it? Starters and finishers for the game, and that's what happens. But like we said the other day, the caveat is to that. Obviously, last season we were winning, so a lot of the players aren't going to be going to Davies screaming, saying, "Play me," because they haven't really got an argument. But I think with Gray and all the players who were saying, going back to what Woody was saying, that the main thing is for Davies his attitude, and when things go wrong, that's what he wants to know, and he's got it spot on so far, hasn't he? And he'll continue to do so. I'd like Davies. I'd like him. I know it doesn't really help, but I'd like him on a longer term contract. To be honest with you, I think I think at Christmas time, if we're doing well, which we will be, I think we need to tie him down. He just kind of puts other teams off, doesn't he? I think he's still got another 2 years left to run, but I think we need to be giving him a longer deal.
Yeah, well, I said that towards the back end of last season. Yeah. And I was shot down for it because there was people saying he ain't going nowhere with this, that and the other. And I was saying, I'm telling you, if we start off well next season, after 10, 11 games, we're top of the league, for instance.
He'll be first on the list, mate, because the way he
plays. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, I agree with that, Rich.
He signed a 4-year contract. So he's done 1 year with us. So it's up 2028.
3 years left.
I mean, we went to the player awards, didn't we, Woody? Like in Wagner's speech, mate. You know, Tom Wagner, he was adamant he weren't going anywhere, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he will say that.
We haven't started the season yet. Yeah, we haven't started the season yet. If he starts off with 7 losses out of 10, I think he'll be changing his mind. But it won't happen, and he's here for the long haul, isn't he? And he's going to continue to play football, and he's going to back him.
Let's hope so,
Just give him a 10-year deal. Move on.
Yeah, man.
Super Chrissy
Yeah,
Davies.
so went to Ballas, Steve saying, apparently. I think what happened, guys, was 18,000 people renewed, and I think 2,000 people never. And the people, I think 2,000 of the waiting list when he, I don't know.
They said they renewed it. They reported to the EFL it was 98% renewal rate. So whatever that is, 98% renewal retention. Yeah.
You'd be daft not to renew, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, I said last season's Jay at the start of the season before we kicked the ball. This is the time to get a season ticket now, because I tell you something. For what's happening with the club, you're not going to get a season ticket. It's happened because you've got to get it.
Got a season ticket, Rich?
I've got because I've had season tickets over the years, and I've done we've had loads of corporate stuff with the business and stuff. But I like standing in like block 39. I love all that. But I said to my mate, we moved season ticket. I've had season tickets all over the place, like the main stand, the tilt, and everywhere. But you definitely need a couple of season tickets because you're just not going to get them. Supply and demand in it. You're just not going to get one, and that's what's happened. It's going to be a nightmare getting a ticket.
But have you got a season ticket? Have you actually got a season ticket? Oh, you have, yeah.
Yeah, I got a season ticket. Yeah, season ticket. Yeah. But I said to Jay, because I know last season, I know you with Jay working and stuff. I didn't want him not to go. Just get one, and even if then you can sell your ticket on the ticket exchange, and it'll happen more so this season because we're going to be sold out in more games. So if you can't go, you can go and sell your ticket, and then at least you can, keep your seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the crack with you, Jay? And Woody, have you got season tickets?
Yeah.
Have you? Yeah, you both got season tickets, yeah.
I've renewed.
Yeah. Okay, sounds. I mean, I've had one for fucking, I don't know, about 8-9 years now. I was just wondering. Steve's at home. He's not in hospital. I was going to say I could have gone. Well, he would have had to go and see my pal. He can't fucking move off the bed. Get well, Steve.
Get well soon, mate.
Yeah, get well soon, mate. I love you, lads. Has he been to the doctor's, Blue Shadow, or anything? Or is he?
Is he breathing in it? Is he breathing? Steve's got his season ticket okay, so he's counting himself lucky. Fair play there. So there's going to be a couple of people. There's going to be a few people disappointed. 𝒂𝒆𝒆 didn't get one. I know 𝒂𝒆𝒆 won quite a few games as well last season.
Yeah, but I mean, like at least you can buy the tickets online now. I mean, it's not ideal, but like at least, I mean, it's on me with mine. Like, I can't go to half of them. Like it works out again. I can only get to like 20 odd because of my shifts and stuff like it.
Yeah.
I can't help that. Like, but yeah, as long as I can get to a few, like that's the.
I'll share this quickly with you guys. I don't know if you've seen this. I just seen it before we come on. Buzzing about this. Is that shared, Joe?
Yeah.
So Ben Davies, Daily Sport have reported this. Breaking, Ben Davies is in Birmingham City talks over permanent Rangers exit as EFL side stance on Kieran Downie's revealed. I haven't actually read the article, but I looked at the comments and apparently, let me just quickly open it. Apparently, Blues are in.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the only stumbling block was his wages. I think he's on. I don't know if he's on 40 grand a week at Rangers. So I think that's the thing that might have, hammered it. But I think he's for next season he's solid. You don't want to give him any more than a 2-year deal, though.
No.
Really.
I just love it because it gives us that balance in defence over left footer.
Yeah.
I mean, if you lads remember at the start of the season, last season, he weren't even being played, was he?
No.
He fitted in eventually, and he's been superb, isn't he?
Look, Brum open Davies talked. Here it is. So it says Birmingham City have reportedly held talks with Rangers over a permanent deal for defender Ben Davies. Goes on to say the former centre-back spent the whole of last season with Blues and made 35 league appearances as they romped the League One title. Davies is in his final year of his contract, so he's got a year left. Like if they don't want him, they've got to get rid of him now. And Birmingham World reports that talks over a permanent switch to St Andrews are ongoing, so it could be a wages thing. They also add that midfielder Kieran Dowell, who's also spent time on loan in the West Midlands from Rangers last season, also a target. But out the two, Brum would prefer to land Davis instead, and I agree with that.
Yeah,
out the two,
100%. I think they were subsidising half his wages, weren't they, last season? I think. But yeah, if we can get him, because again, it's continuity, isn't it? It's keeping the team together.
Yeah.
So I think I read today somewhere that I think he's already got 9 of his first team players ready for next season, and we just add on top of it. If we get Davis in, that he just knows how Davis wants to play.
Yeah,
it's just easier, isn't it? You're not messing around in pre-season, going, "Oh, you got to do this, you got to go there." It's done. They know.
I mean, you want to start with the same back five, don't you, Rich? Do you know what I mean? You want to be starting with, well.
Newman,
I mean, if we get Davis in, I mean, I don't know what you're doing, man.
Newman starts, mate. Newman starts.
He's got to win.
Should we?
Oh God, yeah.
We turn the phones on, boy. Get the balloon houses calling in.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah.
I'm just going to grab a drink.
Yeah, no worries, son. Right, balloon houses would be great if you can speak to us. It means the world to me. So everything's on there. I'm just gonna. Did you saw that comment, Nick? Oh, he's gone in there. Oh, there we go. Right. Yes, the number's on the screen. So if you do want to call in, you can speak to the Messiah, Woody, and Nick. What a lineup,
mate! It's like Real Madrid, isn't it, mate? It's like the Galacticos. This is,
mate. It's unreal. I can't believe the lineup we've got tonight. Hello.
Hello, Jay. You're right. It's Chris.
How you doing, Chris? You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, you're right, Nick. And hello to Woody and hello to Rich.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
What are you feeling there, Rich? It's your first call in, mate. Can you hear everything okay?
Yeah.
Fine, mate. I can hear it as well.
We've got the Messiah in the building and Woody, mate. So what you reckon, Chris?
Oh, like I was going to ask, like, do you see Tyler, or the likes of Tyler Roberts, Alfie Chang, and Longhello leaving in the summer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah.
I've heard that Alfie Chang has filed a Barnsley medical today.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I've heard. Like Callum Fowler is massive. I'm not sure what the details were, but I think he went to Barnsley to do a medical, and apparently he's failed. So that really answers your question. Like, I don't think these people, what you mentioned, are going to be anywhere near Blues now.
I think Chang, if he was to go out on loan for a season, I wouldn't want to sell him, but the other two definitely. I like Chang, but again, is he going to play for us? Probably not.
No.
So,
go on, sorry.
Sorry, mate. These young players, they need game time. It's like what's his name? Who signed for Peterborough? I can't think of his name. What's his name?
Oh, Keeler. Yeah,
Keeler. I like Keeler. He was really good, but I understand, and he said in his interview at the Posh, he's saying that he just obviously wants game time, and it's fair enough, isn't it? You know, the way we're doing now, the players we're signing. I mean, if Leonard can't even get into the team, and we're looking to move him on, I don't know how these other guys are going to get in. I really don't. Which is good for us, but not good for the young players. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I was good for Yokoyama. You know, Yokoyama go in. Yeah.
I was good. It's got to be a communication thing, hasn't it? Because when he played, he was electric, wasn't he? I mean, he scored a few goals and he turned the game, but I don't think that he was doing what Davis wanted, was he? So unfortunately, he's moved on.
Yeah, and also like Billy Gray, potentially coming to Blues. I'm 50-50 with it, but if that's what Davis buy it, Yeah.
I think soon as he kicks a ball after the first game, you'll think differently. I promise you that.
And also we obviously I'll say after a goalkeeper, aren't we? James Beatles on under 21 duty, isn't he? England under 21 at the moment.
I'm not keen on him,
Me neither.
As well. Like I've been watching him like on the 421s, and Stansfield had the best game against Spain. He played well against Spain.
Yeah, he did play well.
And also I got to tell you guys this. One of my work colleagues, her sister's partner used to play for Blues and Albion.
Okay, yeah.
I'll give you some clues, see if you can get it. He managed the Birmingham City women and
Darren
scored the
Carter.
winning penalty.
Yeah. As soon as you said that, mate, that was the cat was out of the bag.
You're out, mate.
Like when I told her, obviously, when she told me, I was like, oh no way, she was,
What a moment that was when he scored that.
Oh mate, that picture of me on my YouTube thing, the boy in blue thing. I actually had the Founds for You top that year with Carter on the back.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
I swear that Millennium Stadium was rocking when we scored at the end. We were all jumping up and down. We got promoted. I'm sure that bloody building was moving. It was incredible. I don't think I've ever been in anything like that before. It was amazing. What a feeling that was.
I'm absolutely wounded. My dad didn't take me there, mate. But yeah, I managed to watch it on telly anyway. And
good.
Yeah, he went on a lads' weekend, so he probably wouldn't have worked with taking his little boy.
No excuse, mate.
I see Dion Sanderson going to Derby.
Yes.
Definitely.
He's going to get nowhere near the first team. He'll be going Derby. Yeah, you're right. He's going Derby.
Yeah, when Beadle signs, do you see Peacock Farrell leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like, fucking Peacock Farrell and that James Beadle, they seem very similar. Like, even though we'll probably say like Beadle probably will develop better. I just don't like the look of the pair of them, man. Obviously, Peacock Farrell, I didn't like the look of him from day one.
No.
But this James Beadle gives me the same kind of vibes.
Under 20. We can't have a kid in goal next season in Championship.
Nah.
Just no way. We can't take risks like that if we want to get promoted. We can't. So
what's the crack there then? So why? So I mean, because he's been loaned out to Sheffield Wednesday and he's been their starting goalkeeper. So if he's coming to us, I think it's going to get cancelled. If he's coming to us, Brighton are going to want him to start games. Do you know what I mean? So what's the crack there? Because he's nowhere near as good as. Also, I wanted a really good goalkeeper to challenge on top. I did this season, so I'm a little bit disappointed there.
Yeah.
We said the other night, didn't we, that we need someone like Travers. I thought we were going to go in for someone like him, but I think if we're just swapping Peacock Farrell for Beadle, I think you're just going into the frying pan into the fire.
Yeah, 100%.
You need someone who's gonna challenge for the number one spot, and if he starts Beadle as number one, I think that's. I hate to say, but I think that's a big mistake.
Yeah.
Can I just ask you guys what's making you say this? Have you seen quite a lot of games on him?
Yeah, looking at some of his stats, looking at the games, and looking at how he commands his box, his shot stopping ability in the under-21s. Isn't great. He almost gets a bit intimidated. He looks a bit nervous to me. Sometimes you just have a look at someone, you think it's not going to work. I don't know. Like I say, we could be wrong, but I think under-21 keeper in goal for us next season ain't going to work.
No.
Have you got a message for the Blue Noses watching, Chris?
Yeah. Keep right on. Next season's going to be one of the best, I think.
Nice one, Chris.
Keep right on, mate.
Cheers,
mate.
Bring it in, Chris.
No worries. Bye-bye.
Right on, mate.
Cheers, mate. Take care, sir.
Emu Games missed out as well, but to be honest, I couldn't go to every home game anyway. Yeah, work a lot, don't you, mate? So I was going to give the games.
Good evening.
How you doing, Bob?
Not too bad, thank you, Joe.
How are you, Bob?
Big
All
Rich
right,
Elden
mate.
has spoke to you today.
Yes, I'm watching you. I'm looking at the four of you.
Yes.
All
Good
day.
job, had a shave.
It's Bob, Rich, are you speaking to earlier, mate?
Yeah, well, we've been chatting about delaying it for a bit.
Right, yeah. With national breaks and stuff.
Yeah. We'll have a
Not
chat
just-
tomorrow, Bob, won't we? Yeah, well, I'll give you a call tomorrow
Yeah.
and we'll have a chat about it.
I've been in touch with Totem. My daughter's, as I said, been in touch with a few players. I've had to stop it because until I get a confirmation of a date, there's not much we can do at the moment. We're just wasting our. I mean, Tom Ross was approached. Sorry?
Yeah, Tom Ross.
He was approached, yeah, because remember I told you, Wayne Nennick?
Yeah.
He got in touch with him a few weeks ago, and I spoke to Chris Pratt and talked. He was all right, but he said that he kept mentioning the holidays and God knows what.
Yeah.
I went, by the way, and by the way, Jay, I don't own the club. I'm only the
Oh
chairman
no,
of the
mate.
club.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. I did see your message. I forgot to reply to you, mate. Yeah, that's my fault.
No,
That
it
is,
was-
mate.
It wasn't just that; it was because of the fact that everybody thought I was loaded. You know what I mean?
Beers on you, mate.
Yeah. Is it a free bar, Bob? That's the most important thing.
DJ,
Complimentary bar, mate.
I was going to say to Rito tomorrow that it's got to be a ticket job because there's loads of blues around here, and Nick knows he lives in Solihull. There's loads up that way. They're everywhere.
Superb.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be a ticket job. So what I was going to say is if anybody lives near Sheldon, I know Nick's moved to Solihull, if anybody could pop down and have a look at the club because it's upstairs, there's a stage, there's a bar up there, and you can get about 200 to 300 in.
Superb. Yeah. I mean, that'd be good to get all the podcasters there, though, all the blues YouTubers and that like, and
Yeah.
if like blue now, he might be brilliant, wouldn't he?
As I said to you, it'd be nice if you could get in touch with one or two because I've only got, I don't even know Nick's number. I was just texting today. I've met with you a couple of times outside the ground. I've met with Joe as well outside the ground.
Yeah.
So if anybody can spend 10 minutes or lives near Sheldon just to pop up and have a look and then.
Yeah. I'm always over that way, Sheldon. Is this to do with the thingy, Jay? What you was talking about?
Yeah. Because Bob wants to get the all the podcasters together and have like and then all the money that gets raised goes to the Blues Foundation.
The best thing to do is just kind of like
No, I've got lads on the committee who are Blues fans anyhow, so there'll be no problem stopping anybody that's undesirable. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. That would that. I'm down for it, Bob.
Well,
Nice.
what about Nick?
Nicky,
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Yeah, I don't mind, mate.
Would you?
I'm always over that way.
Woody, you down for it?
I'm always up for it.
And what about Neil and Ben?
Neil and Ben. Well,
He said he was up for it, didn't he, Neil? Did the other night? He said he'll help in any way. So,
You know that shift thing you sent me, Jay?
what's that? Sorry.
You remember your shift pattern you sent me?
Yes.
How far is that going forward? Because I haven't really looked at it yet because I was looking for dates.
But I've got the whole year. I only sent you the next 2 months
Yeah,
in
because
advance.
the only reason I keep going on about it is because don't forget I've got to book the room.
Yeah. All right then. Yeah, I'll just send you my shift planner for the year then, mate, and then you can.
Well, when's the first break? International break?
September, Bob.
Yeah, well, Chris Brown, I mean, he will get in touch again because he said he was trying to. He said exactly the same as what Rick Bell says to me today. People going on holiday and that.
Yeah. We'll sort something out, brother.
Me and Rich will sort something out tomorrow about somebody coming up and having a look and see what we can do. Is that all right?
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
have a chat. Yeah, we'll have a chat tomorrow. The best thing to do is just kind of like we'll speak to a load of people, the podcasters you want on there, get a list of them. We'll all jump on a Zoom. We'll just make sure they're committed to it. We'll pick a date, and then we'll just go from there. Then you can contact Tom Ross and whoever there. We just need to make sure that they're going to commit on them dates. And I think with the summer holidays and stuff, it's going to be difficult. But maybe the first international break or second gives you a bit more time to organise it.
Yeah.
Devlin and Eddie Bowler were definitely up for it. Just wanted to know the
Yeah.
dates. And I said I had to stop my daughter phoning people.
Yeah. Well, we can just kind of get that. We'll have a chat about it tomorrow, and we can sort that out.
Yeah, because that's right. Isn't it, Bob? Your daughter was ringing a load of 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒆 players, or she's to come.
Oh, she works this, doesn't she? She works on the laptops and all that. She does the PA, but once she gets carried away, she we even done it to Craig Gardner.
Fucking class.
Have you had any luck, Jay, with the lad I got you fixed up with, Mr. Jeremy Dale?
Nah. I've heard nothing back, mate. Unfortunately. Yeah, I've been trying to work with him, but yeah, nah. No joy, mate. It is what it is.
Well, all I can say is I think we're in for a good season, and I think there's one or two surprises coming.
Yeah.
Definitely. 100%.
Here's one for you, Bob. What's your thoughts on the Carabao Cup fixture? Sheffield United. Is it at home? Is it, guys? It's at home, isn't it?
It doesn't bother me. I didn't miss a home game last year, so it doesn't bother me. I go to them all anyhow. I'll take every game.
Yeah. I was just more thinking of like, would we have wanted an easier fixture, and have a decent run in the Carabao Cup? Because I think I would imagine that would be our next game after Ipswich, usually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we played Fulham last year, didn't we?
Yeah. We gave them a good game, to be fair, didn't we?
But that young lad scored against us, Stansfield.
Yeah.
What do you think of the fixtures, Bob?
Well, to be quite honest, I knew it was going to be Ipswich. Everybody was saying Ipswich, so it was no shock to me.
Yeah.
And then Blackburn, we don't beat them, so it's like Tommy Keller says on the Blue Focus. He said he hates going there. We just don't seem to win there, no matter what we do.
No. I've said that. I've been there loads of times and we've never won.
But we're going there with Super Chrissy Davis this time now, so we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I like Oxford's going to be 9 men behind whatever, isn't it?
More than likely.
Well, I'm looking forward to the season. I still think promotion.
Yeah, man.
We're going to make loads of memories again and support the boys in all blue, Bob.
Well, we'll have to try and arrange to meet before the start of the season. Well, you know what I mean, as the first game. It's hard to find you. You're always near a pub, aren't you?
You know, mate, nice. And I think Woody now would be very well as well.
Yeah, you all like it. I'm going through it myself. All right, we'll keep in touch. Is that all right, Richard?
Yeah.
Don't forget tomorrow, mate.
Do you want?
I won't forget, mate. You're on my list. I'll call you tomorrow, bud.
Do you want Woody and Nick's number as well, Bob? If I send it to you.
If I'm not annoying them.
Yeah, I'll send you the number, mate.
I could invite Nick down with you know who. It might have a nice sociable drink.
All right, mate.
Nice
have you got a message for the Blue Noses, Bob? More importantly,
just keep right on. That's all you can say.
See, mate.
It's been a pleasure to speak to you. I'll speak to you soon.
And you, Bob, keep right on, mate.
Speak to you tomorrow, mate.
Hello, then.
All right, mate.
Cheers, mate. To that.
Take care, Bob.
Nice one.
So,
I've just seen a good question. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, big class. Hit the like button, guys. There's only 10 people. I've hit the like button. Hit the like button if you can.
hello.
Hello, boys.
How you doing?
Oh,
You all right?
Who am I speaking to, you, Nick?
Speaking to
all of us, brother.
I thought it's so random, this is. I've been supporting the Blues for like 50 years.
Super.
Just started following you lot on the pods in the last few months.
Who are we
And I thought-
speaking to, mate? Sorry.
It's Todd in Minworth.
Todd.
Todd.
In
Yes,
Minworth,
Todd.
How you doing? You all right?
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I've been watching the Blues for 50 years.
Yeah.
I've just been following you a lot on the podcast just in recent months. I love it. I love every minute of it.
Oh, thank you, mate. Yeah, we only do it
And,
for you a lot. We love it. Like, you know.
Yeah,
so
I've been telling all the boys to get on it. You make me laugh. You do, I tell you. But like I say, on my first game, I remember it, 1968, Fulham at home. Beat them 5-4. Jimmy Greenough scored 4 goals.
Nice.
Johnny
How old are you then, Todd?
Dad used to work with him at Drew's Lane.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, what a time to be a Blues fan after all the
I know.
who
Todd.
we've had over these last how many years.
I know. Mate.
Yeah. 100%. man.
When we went from like, I took my 2 boys down to Wembley in 2011. One of the best days, if not the best day of football of my life. And ever since then, it's just gone like sits up downhill, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gone downhill, mate, ever since Jay started supporting us,
Now
mate.
Sir Tommy Wagner's taking over at the helm. I tell you what, boys, there's only one way we're going.
Yeah, definitely. But like, you know, it's
Anyway, I know there'll be a few more people like wanting to talk to you, so I ain't going to like waste any more of your time. But I just want to say, you'll keep up the good work and keep right on, boys.
Cheers,
Nice one, Todd.
Mate.
Oh,
Thanks for that.
You all take care.
And you, mate. Keep
Nice
right
one,
on.
mate.
Take care,
Hopefully
brother.
see you down the ground next season.
Yeah, definitely, Todd. Come and say hello to us when we're down there. Who's gone?
Gilbert saying the goalie situation don't do it for me. It's all about upgrading the forward line. League One gave CD a great chance to bed the players in. You won't have the same time in the Championship. Yeah, I just think we sprinkle it with a bit of, we don't go over the top. We get 5, 6, 7 players in, and we especially behind the striker. Do you know what I mean? Them 3 behind the striker. We'll be fine.
Hello,
it's me, Lee. How are you?
how you doing, Lee,
Are
mate?
you there?
You all right, Lee?
You do, mate.
Good, are you?
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
going to be a good season, mate. We're going to meet each other.
You got Ipswich weekend.
Ipswich, yeah. You've got Blackburn, ain't you, Lee? You got Blackburn at home.
Blackburn they've got, yeah.
Fucking hell, we're boring, guy. We're boring opener. Typical Albion, isn't it? Blackburn at home. Fucking hell.
November the 26th.
What, Blues?
Blues, yeah. Then you got us at your ground on Valentine's
Day, mate.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
That actually goes hand in hand, and it with Blues and Albion. They come out holding hands.
Yeah, they do. It's great.
Lee, what's the crack with Albion? Because the Ryan Mason you've got in you.
We have, yeah. We got Ryan Mason. Yeah,
Ryan Mason. Is everyone happy with him?
yeah everyone's happy with him. We don't know what he's like yet.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But it smacks of what Blues have done, really. I think, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like a young up and coming coach who's played under, who's coached under some good managers. He might do all right. Have you got a few quid this season to spend or not?
No, I don't think we've got no money. Our chairman.
You signed someone today, Lee, though, didn't you? You signed someone today.
Yeah, we did sign someone today. It's called Nathan Phillips.
Phillips, that's it. Yeah, he looks half decent player, mate.
Yeah,
Is he a defender?
Defender, yeah.
Yeah. He used to play for Liverpool, didn't he?
Yeah, he's
Started that at Liverpool. Not bad signing, really.
How are you feeling for the?
I'm gonna leave here. You enjoy your West of your weekend, and I'll speak to you soon.
And you, Lee,
Nice
mate.
one, Lee.
Take care, Lee. Thanks for calling, mate.
Yeah, the shoulder. You know the Kyogo. What's everyone think about this shoulder injury? Because he's been carrying this shoulder injury for a couple of seasons, I think. So he needs operation on it.
Yeah.
They saying 4 months. It might be out for.
Well, we
confused on that. Will that put Blues off? Do you reckon?
We spoke about this on the last stream, didn't we? The Rich.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it'll put them off, and I don't know if it will be 4 months. I mean, I reckon I read it was like 1 to 2, but you just don't know, dear. It depends what it's going to be. But if he misses pre-season, he's not going to be firing all cylinders till October, November, is he? If that's the case, even with that. I think if he's bad, I don't think we get him. I don't think they'll chance it.
No.
Hello.
Hello, Jay. You all right, mate? It's John.
How you doing, John?
How are you, John?
All right, lads. How you all keeping?
How you doing, son?
Good, mate.
Yeah. Really looking forward to the new season.
I know, mate. You
Can't wait now.
Enough, can he?
I know it seems like it's. I don't know if it's me. Does it seem to be dragging more this year?
Yeah, 100%, mate.
Yeah.
But
I just can't wait.
Yeah, I've just rang up with a couple of points. One, I think I mentioned the season tickets to start. Apparently, it was released today. They've sold 20,000 now. They're still approaching another 12,000. And they said there will be no season tickets available for general sale.
Yeah.
Which is good for the club. I mean, you know, it's going to be a sellout every game, isn't it?
Yeah.
The other ones is I agree with Nick about the keeper. I watched the England under 21s. Was it last night, the night before? Now my mind's all gone.
Wednesday night, right?
He just reminded me of 𝒃𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒄𝒉. He flapped at everything.
Yeah, he did.
I can't. I agree with Nick. I wouldn't have him.
No.
And Demarai Gray as well. All this hyping up. I remember going down the Blues when Demarai Gray was playing for us before he went to Leicester.
Yeah.
And he weren't a patch on Nathan Redmond. And he's got pace, don't get me wrong. But he reminds me, you know, that Ethan Laird, when he frustrates you sometimes, he does all the hard work. He gives the ball away.
Yeah.
He's that kind of player. And stats don't lie, mate. He's in that Tim Pot Saudi league. He's what's he scored? 4 goals, 6 assists in 2 seasons. Mate, if we're going to go up to that next level, right? And Tom Wagner's saying we're prepared to invest. He's not the player to take us to that next level. Yeah. You know, I don't. And there's rumours going round. He's not got a very good attitude. You don't know whether that's rumour or what, but we've got.
That'll be rumour. That'll be rumour. There's no way that we'd be signing a player with a bad attitude. No way.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I mean, not with Chris Davies, not the way he, you know, so Woody said, you know, he'd rather have someone have a decent personality than be off a decent footballer. You know, wouldn't he? Like he wants unity in that squad, mate. And if you can see like in something in Gray, then you know he's got my back.
I hope he does. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. I'll trust him, whatever he does. But I just hope he can. Do you know my ideal for front three?
Go on.
Yeah, go on. So, Sainz from Norwich on the left, right?
Yeah.
Middle, right? Yeah. And Fellows on the right.
Yeah, man. I'd love that.
I like Fellows.
We would smash the championship with that side.
Well, Fellows is out there with England now, and he's not getting a game.
No, he can't get on.
I know. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah.
But no, you've got a good point in terms of, like, when it comes to Demarai Gray, the only thing I worry about is, right, why did he go to Saudi Arabia in the first place? He's obviously gone there for the money. Yeah, he's gone there for the dough.
You can't blame him as well for that.
You can't, but it's kind of like thinking, I'm going to finish my career off here. And whether he's got over there, he hasn't performed well over the 2 seasons. He's been there 2 seasons, hasn't he? I'm just hoping he's had to change his mind and thought, do you know what, I need to get back to England. I need to get back playing. But the thing is, Chris Davies Chris Davis will do his homework on him. He'll know where his head's at. If he, and if Chris Davis wants him, I'm good with it. To be fair.
Simon, Nick, trusting Chris Davis to go. Yeah, I'm just going on about from what I've seen. I remember the Mardi Gras game when we played Reading and all that in 2013, whatever it was, before he moved to Leicester.
He's a different player now. He's a different player now, though. He's different. If you see his highlights and his games for Everton and Leicester, he's really come on. He's a bloody good player. For what we need in the Championship, he'll more than do a job. He can score. He like to say he's quick, and he was a kid when he was with us, wasn't he? I mean, he's 29 next month. Yeah. So obviously, this is his time now to shine.
Yeah, and you might give him a lift again anyway. Coming back to his club playing in front of the home crowd. You know what I mean?
He's a Rubery lad, isn't he? I think he comes from Rubery. I think so. He's a local lad, isn't he, as well?
Yeah, he's a local lad, and he came from our academy again, didn't he? So.
Yeah.
I think the other thing as well with Demarai Gray, like if he was still after the coin, he'd still stay over there, wouldn't he? He's had 2 years over there, and he's like, well, I'm homesick. I don't want any of this anymore. He could have gone to the Premiership.
The Premier League want him. Two teams in the Premier League want him. So
and also, like Blues have negotiated to not even pay a fee for him.
Yeah.
So it's even lower risk now. So I think everyone wins out of this one, and.
Yeah,
I think he's a good, astute bit of business, and I really hope for him and for all of us that it really works out.
Yeah. Agreement on that, fingers crossed, like and all that.
Yeah.
And who else? I mean, I have heard strong rumours. I mean, this is on social media. So, not media. It's all I've had.
You've had a drink. Here's John.
I've heard strong rumours. Tom Fellows is in the running. Have you heard that?
I heard it a few weeks ago.
Not for a while.
Yeah.
I don't think Lee Burke will be happy with that, mate.
Who knows as well,
Yeah,
he's
rumours. We might get him 10 to 15 million. And he's on about another thing that's got me now. Do you think, and it's an undisclosed fee, Keller went to Peterborough.
Yeah.
Do you think there's somewhere in it, but they're keeping it under wraps, that Poku's coming to the Blues?
Well, I thought that until I read something today.
Yeah. I was just about to say, because Richard was saying to me, he messaged me yesterday saying...
I had a premonition. I thought the same as you, mate, because they said there was 2 championship teams in and 1 unnamed team, didn't they? And I thought, and if you noticed what their owner said, Darren, I can't remember his surname, he said, we bought this player off our friends at Blues, and I thought, hang on a minute, he's something going on under the radar, but then you read a report tonight saying he's passed his medical. But again, it's all smoke and mirrors. Who knows what's going to happen? But I would have been very surprised if we weren't going to go back and just have another go. But it just gets to the stage where it just gets boring. I mean, he's had his offer. But move or we move on. I mean, he's good, but he ain't that good. But
he's agent now. He's shooting. If they choose
QPR. He's a young lad. He probably wants the London lifestyle, doesn't he? But come on, look what we're doing and what they're doing. He's badly advised, isn't he? He's really badly advised.
Yeah, he's.
Do you think this is a bit of poker play between the clubs, and it's going to be like they did with Joe Stansfield? It's suddenly going to be announced the last minute. Playing poker's that. It's going to be.
I think the difference is, I think we all wanted Stano, didn't we? We all were I think that was. I truly believe Stansfield was a gift from Wagner because we got relegated. How bad? I honestly do. And that's why I said it all along that he's going to do something that we're all chuffed with. And I think Stano was that gift.
I
I do.
100%.
But I think with Poku, let's be honest with you. If we really wanted Poku, we'd have him because we could outbid anybody. But I think they've just gone up and gone. Do you know what? He wants that. Forget it. And fair enough. You know.
It's like a bidding war.
Let's wait and see.
It's like a bidding war, isn't it? And he's going round and he's trying to get more and more and more. And I think Blues sensibly have said, you know what? If that's what you're after, then we're not for you.
At the end of the day, his agent's doing his job because he's got to get in the best deal. But then it comes to the case where you've got to have people behind you going, come on, you've got these offers on the table. You've got Rangers, or you've got Birmingham, who what's going on the sports quarter, the money that they've got, the backing, the supporters. You know, he's just going to make a big decision. But we'll boo him next year anyway, and Cochrane will nail him.
He's got the mighty QPR.
It's just what a nonsense move that is. Honestly, and he ruined my 100% record as well. So I said he was going to sign as well, so that's why I'm annoyed. His record's gone, mate.
Yeah, it did look like it was going to get done, didn't it?
Mate,
so I was at the game when we beat Peterborough away, and he done that thing to the crowd. To the back of his thing, but it went like that. I actually seen it, like I was there.
It's his agent, isn't it? I think apparently his agent said, I think his agent was saying to him, whether this is true or not, that QPR have got a better chance of getting promoted than Blues. I mean, what a joke. I mean, he's...
I know, yeah, I heard that.
Absolutely ridiculous. Honestly.
QPR have obviously offered his agent a lot more money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, his agent...
And the London lifestyle, he's 23-year-old kid, and he's in he could be central London, isn't he, in 20 minutes? So maybe that's what he wants, and we don't want players like that. We want committed players.
Yeah. No, we want players committed to the course who wants to play for the project. You know what I mean?
Definitely, man.
Yeah. So anyway, lads, you all going to the Forest game, the Trevor Francis Memorial?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be there as well.
I'm actually at work, but I'm going to book it off.
Book it off, mate.
Just phone a sickie, Jay.
I'll be there, mate. Get the beat done.
We need to go nice and early. It's on a Saturday as well, isn't it? I think it's on a Saturday.
Yeah, it is a Saturday. Yeah.
So the Saturday before the first game, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a little warm up.
Love you and leave you all. Let somebody else on. I just want to all the best for the new season to everybody who's listening and all your watchers.
Yeah.
Right. Keep right on.
Superb.
Shit on the Villa.
Oh, yes.
Fuck them all.
Yes.
Right. And we go. Aye.
We're on our way, John.
We're going up. The Blues are going up.
We're on our way, John.
Mate. Love it. Take care.
Lads.
Nice one, McCann.
Cheers, mate.
Superb.
Yeah.
I'm getting heckled by Ems saying I'm not on the sire anymore. I mean, it's a tough crowd, man. Tough crowd. I've still got credit in the bank, haven't I, for Stano?
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah, you ain't lost your status, mate.
Hello?
Hello?
Need to come up with something else.
Hello?
It's Colin.
Colin!
You know what, Carl?
Hello, mate.
How you doing, Colin?
I'm alright, thanks.
It's good to hear from you, mate.
How you for?
Yeah, good, mate.
Yeah, good goal.
Well, I thought the Ireland against England game the other night.
Yeah.
And there's a player called Poku. I don't know if you noticed him.
Yeah.
There's a Dutch player. It's not him.
But that's the same one.
No, mate.
No, it's a different player. I must admit, when I saw his name, I quickly had to check the stats, but it wasn't him. No.
Yeah.
I think is he Ghanaian, Poku? I could be wrong. Is he? I don't know if he's Ghanaian. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Martin Milligan.
One's worth 20 million.
Yeah.
What's going on, Carl? How you been, son? What do you think?
I've been fine.
You've been all right. Yeah. What do you think of the opening two fixtures? Ipswich at home, Friday night under the lights on Sky, and then Blackburn away. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I've been watching it on the telly.
Oh, lovely.
But the one game we will be going to this season is the Fantasy Season Memorial.
Yeah.
Are you going to that? Are you? Oh, good stuff.
I'll meet you down there. I'll meet you down there.
Get you a point.
Yeah.
We keep
I reckon that'll be a
saying
sellout, you know. I reckon that'll be a sellout, that game.
I do, you know.
Yeah,
hopefully,
Because the thing it was, wasn't it? Rangers was, weren't it, pretty
Rangers.
much?
They closed the main stand, but I think everyone else was full, wasn't it, with the Rangers
Okay,
game?
yeah.
But I reckon because obviously everyone wants to go to the game and they're going to miss out next season, going to see a ticket. I reckon it's going to be really. I think it'll be hard to get a ticket. So I think the tickets will go really quick.
Is it on a Saturday as well?
Saturday at 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be class, man.
And they're unveiling the statue of him as well.
Oh, they are.
They've already started work.
Oh, are they? Oh, nice one with it. Yeah, because we've got Stonewall Moors as well in a couple of weeks. So where I live now, guys, literally, I can walk to the ground.
Yeah.
But I always go to Stonewall Moors pre-season anyway, so it's on a Wednesday night though, isn't it? That's the only thing, you know, for other people what work and think, because a lot of people work and they just get home and they just want to go to bed, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
On the gate? Is it pay on the gate or
No, I think it's tickets. Rich.
I would have gone to that. If I can get a ticket. If I can get a ticket, I would have gone to that actually.
there are tickets still available.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm going to that.
That'll be decent.
Right, so, what, you got a message for the Blue Noses, the Blues fans, Carl?
Yes, we're going to win the league.
And now you're going to believe us.
Now we're going to win the league. I just don't fancy our chances this season more than any other season.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, Cole.
I'm right. See you, lads.
Keep right on, Cole.
Cheers, Cole.
Blues.
Bye.
Bye.
Here's a question for you guys. What's your thoughts when they do these pre-season friendlies, but they do like 2 friendlies on one day and they do like split squads?
Yeah. Just for fitness, isn't it?
I always think, man, which one do I go to?
Yeah.
Tone.
I'm going to the Crew one on my way.
How you doing?
Hello,
You all right?
Tone.
Yeah, I'm fine, mate.
We've got a right line up tonight, mate. We've got
I'm
the
a bit-
Messiah, Big Nick, Big Woody.
I know I'm a bit nervous. Like seeing on fucking new faces.
How are you, Tone? How you been, mate?
I have. I've never been better since I was a kid. That's all I can say.
Good.
Right,
Good stuff. You're doing something right then.
Good.
So what's the secret then?
Hey?
What's the secret?
It's the past, mate. I've found a few things out. I've opened a group for mental health. There's 5 of us in the group now.
Brilliant, Tone.
I've decorated all my flat. I'm nearly finished. I've done a lot of painting. I'll tell you all this on a mental health one anyway. But my golf is absolutely superb at the moment.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And we've got about 10 members from the golf club joining the mental health one because they're all fucking suicidal at the moment.
Oh, no. Are the Wrexham fans, you mean?
Yeah. You know.
Oh, it's because of that biting cheat left the club. Who's that striker? He's left, hasn't he?
Well, to be honest,
tried to take a bite out of what's his name?
Paul Mullin.
Mullin. That's it. Yeah.
I can't understand why they got rid of him. Because I watched him years ago against Blues for Cambridge, and he was an handful then. But I mean, it's only a rumour. I don't know, but I've heard that he's had rows on Parkinson and that in left back fucking twat who plays the Irish kid at the back.
McShane.
McLean.
I'm sorry, McLean. McShane.
Everyone has to go to McLean, don't they?
That's Westlife, isn't it, Jay?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that for fact. rumours at the moment, but they're all on a fucking downer. But they're trying to sign old players. I know what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's worked for them the previous season, so they're going to do it, you know. Do you know what I mean? It's worked for them for the last 3 seasons, so.
That ain't going to work in the championship.
No, I don't think so, Tone. But you know, let's see what. It depends what type of players they're getting. You might keep them up.
What I see with Wrexham, I mean, the goalkeeper's a good shot stopper, but he can't play his football at the back, and they've got to start doing that. It's no good. They're going to get fucking hammered. But they seem to be going after all the fucking really old blokes again.
But they got Ryan Hardy, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
He's a good signing. He's a good signing, man.
Yeah, but he ain't a prolific scorer, is he? He's a good workhorse. He's
You'll get you 12, 15 goals, I guarantee it, mate. You'll get you 12, 13 goals. Ryan Hardy will, I reckon.
Well, we'll see, won't we? But I just don't understand it. Well, who'd understand the Wrexham fans are shack sheep?
Go on, Town. Have you been painting and stuff, Town, now as well?
Yes, I'm trying.
Good.
I've got 2 massive ones, and one it's on my mantelpiece. But I've took a photo of it, and I'm not putting it on the site. But without going into it, it's probably the best painting I've ever done, and it means more to me than any other painting, which has helped me with my mental health as well.
Brilliant.
Just me and the dogs on a mountain range, and it's a huge painting. But I'm going to try and get it photographed better to go on. And I've wrote loads of stuff, but I'll do all that in the mental health stuff if I get on. So, but I've never been so calm. Honestly, I have never, ever been so calm. My girl's fantastic. I'm just so calm at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm actually fucking enjoying being retired.
Yeah.
Have you done it now?
The what?
All the decorating you was doing, because you only started one room originally, and then you ended up doing the whole fucking flat.
Jesus.
That's all it's about.
All I've got now is a patch-up list, you know, when you find bits that you fucking missed and whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm being so calm, because before I'd have been panicking and getting it done, and when I started, I really fucking physically hurt myself, because I'm one of them, I have to get it done. But at the moment, I just, fuck it, I'm doing nothing today. I'm going to go and play golf. And I found out as well, well, I knew, but I didn't take advantage. When we join our golf club, I pay another £100, and I can go and play Denby Golf Club in the week for all year. So I've been going down there as well. So, and that's helping with my exercise. I'm actually carrying my fucking bag now around as well.
Brilliant.
So I've been playing out a lot of golf.
Hopefully we'll see you as well, Town, this season as well.
Well, yeah.
It's coming up to the 12-month mark. Nearly a year when we first met at Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
Mad's that, Town?
Yeah, here's one for you. Here's one for you, Tone. What about Crewe away? Crewe's not far away from you, is it?
Well, who, sorry?
Crewe. Crewe not far from you.
No, it ain't too far. I mean, I'd love to go to the Blackburn game away, because it's halfway up there. You know, I can get up there. That's why it isn't that far. But I've been thinking, well, fuck's sake, until they get the new stadium, I ain't got much fucking chance of me going down there. But I'm not worried about that. I mean, they're going to be on the fucking telly all the time anyway, aren't they? I know it's not the same, but we'll just see how it goes, won't we? But
I'm getting around and getting out more. And this group is just fantastic, you know, what we've formed together.
Oh, it's brilliant, mate.
So,
brilliant.
It's hard to explain. I'm not being fucking down now, so don't fucking get your violins out. I've worked out that life is like, for me, a 4-part story. And I'm on the 4th part because, like, I'm 70 now. But, I mean, the parts could be fucking 20 years. It don't matter.
Yeah.
But I've turned a massive, massive corner. And to explain it in a simple way, I've had paintings that I've done with, you know, my story on the devils. And I've done a bit of meditation, and just the voice in my head said, you've had them paintings far too long now. You've got to get rid of the devils.
Yeah.
So what? Take them down and the big ones and painted over the fuckers, and these new paintings on top. And it seems to fucking work for me. So I know it changed people, but that's how I cope with it. But the atmosphere at golf now is class. They just fucking leave me alone now. They're too scared because I reckon I've got a big gob.
The Wrexham massive leaving you alone now, Town.
Well, I'll tell you something, honestly now, they talk about fucking Blues more than Wrexham. Who are you signing? I said, I don't know yet. We've got a big fucking list. We've got to go.
True, isn't it?
But, they cannot seem to fathom. I'm trying to explain to them, and I say, look, I'm not being funny, but there's a massive chasm between Wrexham and Birmingham because of the fan base, because of the money we've got, because of and a couple of them are a bit, oh, you fucking big-headed fucker. But, you know, you can't explain things like that to them sort of people. But some are getting it now. They're getting it. And I've explained why we bought players for League One. I said, because even if we don't sign anyone, we're good enough now to be in the top 10 of the Championship. So I said, with a few extra bodies in and the ones that we want, I mean, I've got a bet on, I've put it on months ago, I've got them 30-1 to win the Championship. So I'll probably do, but I fucking don't think I will.
Yeah.
Do you,
I think we're 5-2 now, aren't we?
What do you think of what, Sally?
What do you think of the lineup, mate? We've got not going to late tonight, isn't it? We got the Messiah with Slicknick.
Actually, I should have said hello. I should have said hello to the Messiah and Woody. The first time we've ever spoke. But
how you doing, Sam?
As I said, it's like by being on fucking new faces or a work panel when you go for a job.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, mate.
But, so what's your predictions, Mr. Messiah? Come on.
Come on, Rich.
We'll go for Automatics. We'll definitely make the top 6 and we get promoted to the Premier League. This time next year, we'll be talking about who we're buying in the Premier League.
Yeah.
That's what I'll have to, I think we're going to be too good for this league again. And I said it last season. I think the players we're going to sign, the style we're going to do, I think we're going to blow teams apart. Because they're not going to, a lot of the teams aren't going to sit back against us, and that'll play right into our hands. If they come for us at St Andrews, we'll rip them apart. I can't wait for it to happen, and I think we'll beat Ipswich on the opening game of the season as well.
Yeah. I think that's best for us to have that sort of start as well.
Yeah.
We're going to catch them early. Might not even have the manager, might they? Because there's talk about him going to Brentford.
Yeah.
But you know, these Wrexham fans, they've even watched the England under 21s, and they've all said, "Oh, see what you see in Stansfield now." I said, "I'll tell you something now. You keep saying, well, he scored so many penalties." I said, "I've never seen a kid work so fucking hard on a football pitch."
His work rate's unbelievable, isn't he?
He made the 2 goals in England by tackling back.
Yeah, he did. He made them 2 goals, didn't he, Tone?
Yeah, he did.
He was brilliant, and that's what he does. We're a different team when Stansfield plays, regardless of the assists and the goals. We press hard from the front, and he closes them down, and he creates space, and that doesn't get mentioned. It just gets mentioned about his inability to score from. Not from the, just from the penalty spot, which is again absolutely ridiculous and silly comments, really. But he's a class act.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that Poco ain't coming. I didn't want him. I think he's a bit disruptive. If we get Demarai Gray, if we get the Japanese, well, there's 2 Japanese forwards that after, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's a Dutch winger in there or something. But I think Stansfield will have a field day because it ain't like League One where you got 10 players in the fucking box marking them out the game because they're going to have so many good players to mark. Stansfield chances, isn't he?
Yeah.
I can see him as a roaming forward. I can go.
I agree.
It's going to be much more open, isn't it?
Yeah.
The other thing, on seasons before, I'd have been quite upset that we're selling our kids. But I look at them and they might be good players. They ain't going to get in our side, are they?
No.
And he's got to clear the numbers so we can bring people in.
Yeah, that's right.
A few more will go, and then we'll start to see the signings coming in. But I just think that I'm not sure about the goalkeeper.
This is a question for all of you and you as well, Tom, because we had a lot of I've seen a lot of stuff online about Blues, like from other opposition fans, Blues getting slated about us getting up for PSR and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But with players going and stuff, and the model that Tom Wagner's like implementing with all the deals that he's creating, all the sponsorship deals and stuff, revenue and all that. Do you think it could affect us this season or not?
I don't think they'll allow it.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll allow it. It's like some of the Wrexham fans are coming round now because they're even asking me, and I'm explaining about the sponsorship deals that we're getting and the money coming in and this film coming out. That they never listened to me last season. They just said, "Oh, you're fucking just spending on anything." I said, "Look, we have probably got the best owner any fucking club could have," and they never believed me that I fucking sat at Tuesday and had a word with him. He doesn't fucking hide himself away. He sits with the fans. And I said, did you realise as well that he bought the bar in Wrexham? And it weren't just for Blues. He bought it for Wrexham fans as well. So they're beginning to understand, I think, when I tell them that, he run Hertz and the aeroplane company have come in and the things that Tom Brady's doing. I mean, they're just fucking gobsmacked. I think it's great what they're doing, but they've got to understand they're never, ever going to be as big as Birmingham.
No.
No, the little town, the little Welsh town. To be honest, mate, I'm sick of hearing about Wrexham. I am. They're nowhere near our standards. They're nowhere near our standards. They're trying to get this rivalry up just because we've both got American owners. They ain't got a patch on us. Trust me.
No. Our Wasdale's training pitch got a bigger stand than that.
Yeah. I've stopped watching most of their podcasts now as well because they just fucking slate us off or treat us as though we're another Man City. I couldn't give a fuck. If we're a Man City, so fucking what? And then you get the snide remarks, well, you're Birmingham, you're the second city, you should be up there, and I said,
Yeah.
Listen, the only rivalry Blues have got is with Villa. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah. Fuck Wrexham.
But I said to them, you think I'm worried about fucking Wrexham? I said, mate, Premiership, We'll overtake the fucking Villa.
Yeah,
We'll even clean the piss out from their fucking stands.
Mate, them fuckers have got it coming, mate. You know, I've had it up for the last few weeks. You know, forever in our shadows.
Tickets on sale, guys, tomorrow for Ipswich. Steve's saying.
That's what, sorry.
Tickets on sale tomorrow for Ipswich. You know, first game of the season time. Sorry, Steve's just put in the comments.
All right.
So for anyone who wants to get down there for opening day of the season, Friday night under the lights, championship kick-off, I'd get there early because they'll go. They'll probably come by tomorrow night.
Yeah,
well, I'll tell you what, it's fucking incredible, isn't it, that we're probably going to only have about 5,000 tickets on sale every game. I mean, I understand the people that can't get tickets, and at first I just thought, well, I thought some weeks ago, well, I won't be going to fucking see him again. But I don't think that way now. I don't think that way. I'll be still alive when the fucking new ground's open, so I can get a ticket then, can't I?
Yeah.
As long as my club, my heart is, I can walk round Wrexham and the golf course with my Blues badges on. I've bought loads of fucking badges. I've got them on every fucking shirt now I go to golfing.
That's why the Wrexham and the Birmingham rivalry is massive, because Town's fucking living there.
Yeah, he's stirring it up, isn't he? Yeah.
Well, they've give up telling me now because you're not supposed to wear anything football-wise on the golf course. But I just put the fucking badges on and fucking.
What's your message for the Blue Noses, Town?
Well, I was going to say, don't be harsh on the Villa, but fuck them. Here's our because they're a bunch of fucking wankers.
Yes, Town.
Like,
we hate them, don't we, mate?
Well, the thing is, why are they so worried about us? Because they keep coming on our fucking shows. They're panicking already, for fuck's sake.
They've gone from being in denial, he'll never get built, to, oh, fuck, surely we can get a piece out of this. I don't think so. It's all Magna H, yeah?
Yeah. They do, don't they? They just change the narrative, the Villa fans. They're like, the first of it is it won't get built. Now you won't fill it. It's just going to, and then it'll be like, oh, yeah, you got loads of new fans in now. It's just one of them, and it just goes on and on and on.
I've said it all along, though. It's not fucking. It's the arrogance with them, like.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Well,
we'll be playing them next season anyway.
The best thing is they're in fucking trouble, aren't they?
Yeah.
They have to sell the women's fucking team. Even on that. I mean, they're having to sell players like Barry now to get other people in. I mean, the ground is a fucking shithole now. Well, compared to bleeding St Andrews now, but even when we have that, fucking hell, what they're going to be like when we get the new ground.
Yeah.
Jealous.
My message to Blues fans are,
Would
I love you all on here. I know I can't type. I'll keep telling you that. I can't type. But keep right on.
Keep right on, Town. Fuck them all,
Get
mate.
on the fucking Villa. And yippee-yi-yi.
Yippee-yi-yi.
He's a nice boy.
Nice one. Nice one, Town.
See you later, Town. Take care, mate.
See you later, Town.
Keep right on.
Keep right on, mate.
Keep right on, mate.
Blues, Town.
Cheers, mate.
So, nice one, Town. Joe, I'm going to have to finish up now. I've got some food en route.
Oh, mate.
Got a Chinese en route. Wow.
What's going on here? You got Chinese going, you got McDonald's. I mean, making me hungry, this is.
Fucking starving, man.
You got a Big Mac there, Joe?
I'm on cups of tea, I am.
Mate, I'm on ice water.
And look, I got nothing in.
The wife has greeted me, so I'm just trying to eat it discreetly because
You were eating it discreetly. You were.
We had some disruption signals last time, didn't we, when Nick was eating the crisps?
Yeah.
Was that on the Tom Ross one as well?
Yeah.
It's on Tom Ross as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What we got now?
I was at another box of beers and we're going all night.
Christ,
I like that, man.
Bad break. Steve.
How are you, Jay?
I'm all right, thanks, mate. You?
All right, bang on, mate. All right, Messiah.
How you doing, mate? You okay?
Myselfing, mate. How are you?
Superb.
Yeah, I'm good. Hello, Woody.
Yeah, hi, Steve.
Yeah, good. Hello, Nick.
Hi, Steve. You all right?
Yeah, I'm
Hi,
back,
mate.
fella. I'm glad the house moved all sorted, fella.
Yeah, nice one, Steve. Thanks for your help as well. Even though I didn't need it in the end, but you was the first one to offer your help, which was amazing, really, considering the amount of friends I've got. You know, and you was there straight away. So yeah, really appreciate it, mate.
No, that's all right, mate. No.
Did you get a season ticket, mate? Did you get a season ticket in the end?
Yeah, I got it easy. Yeah, no.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I've gone for down block 36. I've got some mates down there.
They buy me dad then.
Yeah. But, you know, I'll get up to 39 for a drink and come to you and one thing and another. So,
To be honest, loads of other people stand up there anyway. So I think loads of people who don't have tickets in 39 stand in 39 anyway. So and stand with us.
There's some lads who used to stand behind me at the top, you know, and stuff like that. So,
I'm pleased, mate. I'm pleased you got a ticket because I know you really wanted one, didn't you?
Yeah. I've just sort of found out. I've seen in the comments that tickets aren't on sale, but I've just looked on the app while trying to get through.
Yeah.
And logged on looking for Forest tickets, and it's come up that the Ipswich tickets are for sale tomorrow. Now, that's because quite high priority. I know I got a season ticket, but it was quite high priority. So if you log on the app and look, you know, I've just literally looked, and they're on sale at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm only saying what's on the site on my thing. So
I think you're right, Steve, because you've been buying a load of tickets before. You're probably at the priority list, weren't you? So for you, it'll be available.
You mean, but I can't see any tickets for sale for the Forest game, so
They're
I
not
don't
on
know.
sale yet, are they? No.
No. But I'm definitely going to that. So I hope you can make it, Jay. I know
I'll be there, mate. I'll book it off.
Yeah, fair play to you, brother. Be nice to see you.
I'll get the first round in, mate.
Will you? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You've been promising that. You've been promising that, mate, since I've met you. It's not happening.
The Trevor.
They don't sell beer in the toilet, do they?
No, exactly.
You never find Richel. He keeps fucking off somewhere.
I always
never find you, mate. I can never find you.
Yeah.
Jay, it's Richel.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. Well, I'll take that to the.
We've all got to get the roost after. We'll stay till closing again for old time's sake.
The Rangers game. Right, he came. He walked all the way around the stadium to try and find me, and I just had a little tap on my shoulder. He went, Jay, it's Richel.
Dedication to the cause, that is, mate.
Lads, it's been absolutely brilliant down there. As somebody said earlier, it seems such a drag now waiting for the season to start. It's just unreal, isn't it? You know, everybody wants to get down there. I'm with Richel, and also Neil said we're going to smash this league. I've had a bet 9-1 and 11-4, and I put money on it. I'm that confident. So that's what I think. So,
I'm Joe. Steve, we got a. I keep getting confused. You know, you should go by many names as well, don't you? Like, like the Messiah.
Many names.
We got right. Hang on. I'll let you all answer this one. So, what fixtures is everybody on the panel looking forward to the most? I'll let you answer this one first, Steve.
Probably Leicester. Yeah. Leicester. I'm not worried about Ipswich. We're going to beat Ipswich. Definitely.
Nick?
You know. Obviously, I'm looking forward to the Ipswich game, first game of the season. Derby at home on the Boxing Day. And all the away games, really. All the away games. Because we sell out. I mean, like previous seasons in the Championship, we haven't been selling out at certain grounds. Do you know what I mean? I expect us to sell out pretty much everywhere we go this season. which would be nice.
Yeah, well, I'd like to say I can get to an away game this year if I could. Whether I can get a ticket, I don't know, but you know,
be easy this season, shouldn't it? Should be a lot easier getting a ticket.
Should be easier. Yeah. And also, I'm up for that night in Sheldon as well. You know, if
superb.
Us general public are allowed in, you know, with
mate,
hierarchy podcast.
You're a blue nose, mate. That's the main thing, mate. You're in. You're in. VIP, mate. If you're a blue nose, you're in.
Yeah. I'll put my best gear on anyway. You know, I'll scrub up well. So yeah, even
Go on, Steve.
All right. Anyway, I'll ring off and let somebody else phone. You know, just when he's phone up. So you know, yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, well, mine is forever true to the royal blue. Keep right on and fuck them all. We're in for
We're in for a shot.
All right then.
Nice one, Steve.
I'll see you all down there against.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you.
That's near my birthday. Well, and the first match is near my birthday. My birthday's on the 10th, so
yeah.
If you want some beer for a poor old pensioner's birthday, it's well welcome.
Yeah, I'll get the first round in, mate.
All right,
Jay's going to put his card behind the bar, so we'll do that.
Yeah, that's good to know. All right, love you. Thanks for what you do and all. I know you give a lot of time to these podcasts and that, and it does make a big difference to a lot of people, especially the mental health one as well. So,
cheers, Steve.
You know, it is appreciated, your time and everything, lads. All right.
Cheers,
nice one, Steve. Thank you, mate.
Love you, lads.
Take care, Steve.
See you later, brother.
The Blues.
See you later, mate. Keep right.
Top guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's great.
Top guy, Stevie's. Trust me, man. Yesterday I was panicking about getting my last few bits into this gaff, and I put it on Facebook, and he was the first person to say, "I'll be there. What time do you want me there for?" I didn't need him in the end this morning, but fair play to him, man.
Well, that's
nice one, Steve.
Now, Nick, that we've, you know, it's brilliant, isn't it, mate? You know,
yeah, man. It's really good. Really pleased with it all, and you know, it's brought some people. It's brought a lot of people close together, basically. You know,
definitely,
yeah. So, yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to shoot off, guys, man. I've got a Chinese en route, so
take care, buddy.
Yeah, nice one, Rich. Nice one, Jay. Buddy, really good to see you.
Congratulations on your house move as well, mate. Well done.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. And I'll speak to you all soon, listeners. Keep right on.
Keep right on, Nick.
Yeah, mate.
Get the Chinese down, you son. Hello.
You're right, Jay. You're right, Messiah, and yeah. God, I've gone blank on names. Nick's fucked off now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. But yeah, hi to Woody. That's it. I couldn't think of everyone's name. I went blank.
How you doing, Blue Shadow?
Yeah, been a tough few weeks, to be honest with you. I haven't been in a great place. But before I start everything, I just want to shout out Stevie Brooks. He has been fantastic, you know, and he's looked after me, you know, and gave me great advice. And at the moment, he's not himself. He's under the weather. So I just want to say, get well soon. And yeah.
I'll ring him tomorrow, Blue Shadow. Is he at home?
Yeah, he's at home. He's at home. But yeah, he's just like feeling pretty under the weather at the moment. And but like I say, like through meeting you and other noses, I've met some fantastic blue noses and some special ones as well. You know what I mean? And Stevie Brooks is up there, man. He's a great guy to be around. You know what I mean? And even when he's feeling under the weather, like I'm always there. Just pick up the phone. And I know he appreciates it, and I think he'll definitely appreciate, the shout out, and I don't know.
Definitely. But yeah, I'll definitely give him a call tomorrow, Blue Shadow, probably in the morning.
Yeah.
Check on him. Is he all right though? Like, is he?
He's like I say, Steve's. I don't know. It's not for me to go into detail about it because that's his business kind of thing. But yeah, it's just like I say, I think it's just a bit of everything at the moment. And yeah, I think just by being able to send your wishes to someone and say you've had my back, I've got yours kind of thing. It's a big thing, and even through mental health, everyone goes through it.
Yeah, definitely.
And you hit rock bottom, and you think you've got no one, but like I say, when you get your head screwed on, and you think, fucking hell, there's, we've got noses out there. That's, all you have to do is, pick up the phone or whatever. And like I say, recently, I've just been, talking to Steve a lot, and talking to family members, and and I got to a spot. I've been back to my dark poetry, and I think it helps, you know what I mean. But I think it's sort of struck a chord with other noses, and they're like, I don't know how you write it, and I go, you know what, it's just if you can put out, a feeling or an emotion, someone can sort of latch onto it, whatever the topic or subject is. But yeah.
What do you reckon about the transfer rumours, Blue Shadow, and the fixtures as well?
This is the thing, it's mad because I was talking to Steve about this the other day, and I was like, the rumours are mad at the moment. Like, Blues fans are getting really mad at ex-players that have been been linked with Blues and that. And Steve was going, look, at the end of the day, the way you've got to look at it is, until it's in, they say black and white, but let's say blue and white, until it's in blue and white and it's up on, the main site, and, they've done the videos. Let's all be patient about it. Yes, we need players. Does it mean that ex-players, are going to fuck us up? I don't know. I haven't got that answer. To move forward, I'd like to have players in there that's, that ain't big-headed, because, in the world of football, you do have, players that are big-headed and too big for, the share. And, you like I say, you got agents, like Poco, whatever his name is, you know what I mean? And, his agent probably just wants more money.
Yeah.
But, like I say, for me, wherever we go with the transfers, we stick behind Davis and the team, and Wagner. He's done miracles for us. Yeah. He didn't get it right straight away. And it caused a bit of a uproar.
Yeah, I was thinking about this though, the other week, and I ain't sure if I mentioned it on a video or not, but with Tom Wagner and Knighthead taking over Blues, they kind of inherited what was already there. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it wasn't working anyway. It was going to happen regardless, whether it was the Chinese or Tom Wagner and Knighthead. It was going to happen anyway. It was floating around the bottom half of the championship for far too long, and unfortunately, we had them taking over Blues, but it was going to happen anyway.
Yeah,
I think really the only thing that can really be accountable for that hasn't worked well is the Rooney situation.
Yeah.
They might have done for that though tenfold, though, ain't they?
What they did really smart is they put their hands up quick and they said, "Look, we got it wrong," and they tried to change the culture too quick. When Rooney obviously was a disaster, but from that moment, everything now and from then, it's just been wow. We're going to all these away days. We're winning. We're setting the amount of victories in a league season, 34. That's another record broken. Points record broken. And now we're coming into such, competitive season that with such momentum, we are we're like this freight train, when we're only going one direction. And let's be frank, I always say this, we're only after a bit of hot water and some lick of paint on the railings, and talking about 62,000 stadiums and sports quarters and HS2 link-ups. It's beyond our wildest dreams. So, you know, sometimes in life, I think you have to go one step back to go 2 steps forward. And I think in this case, we're going 10 steps forward.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, like, if you look at Blues history, you know, the past will define us in many ways. And, you know, it is like a roller coaster. We were going like up, down, up, down. And, you know, history is what's going to make us, you know what I mean, moving forward, you know, historic events. Like, on everyone's tongue at the moment is, oh, what's Birmingham going to do? Like, 62,000. You know, you got, like really bad other fans like, oh, that ain't going to work out for them. It's all bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I just love Wagner. I just love what he comes out with. He is a legend, mate.
The world took notice as soon as the government were there, and Rachel Reeves was walking around the stadium, and he got signed off. Everyone was like, "Oh shit, this is going to happen." So all the external, but not the Blues fans, they were like, "Oh god, this is actually going to happen," and it's jealousy. I mean, it's going to be the biggest. Is it the biggest stadium in one of the biggest complexes in Europe or something?
Midlands,
but it's going to be. I think they're buying up other acres. So I think it's going to be at 130 or something. They were saying it could be. Potentially, So it's incredible.
There's 2 things that blow my mind with the whole thing, and like, you know me with the banter and stuff and that. Like, there's one. It's like going back to what he said about the liquor paint and stuff. Yeah, we've done a liquor paint, but like we've still spent thousands, like if not millions, still on St Andrews. And what blows my mind the most is he knows what's going to happen. And it's the fact that that's going to get knocked down. You know, he's invested.
They spent 15, 20 million, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think we spent about 15, 20 million quid.
Yeah, but we spent that on St Andrews, and he's going to get knocked down anyway. Like,
absolutely.
And because he knows what he's going to generate with a new.
Because of it, yeah,
with a new Birmingham Wheel site, but also as well, what I loved about Tom Wagner, I rated him for it was when we done his video, didn't he, about the stadium that never get built. It was the first couple of words he said when he was talking about it.
Legend,
and I was like, God, Tom, love it. Super.
He's great.
Yeah, the one thing I have to point out as well is when, like, you know, Villa fans got like highly entertained that, like, you know, they've got a club shop in the ball ring and they all, like, you know, got like a goodie bag if they got there before 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. or something like that. And I'm thinking, bloody hell, like, you're desperate, you know what I mean? But it's like, there was like, oh yeah, like, we own the ball ring, we, you know, all that bullshit. And I'm thinking, mate, 62,000 stadium. And I watched your podcast on that, Jay. I fucking giggled, mate, because, you know, they're a bit thick, ain't they, to be honest with you.
Which one was that one?
Where you mentioned about the ball ring when they've got their shop. And you were saying about the acres in it, like Blues have got so many acres and they've got like one shop in the bottom that owns,
I remember
like,
that one. Yeah.
You know what? But yeah. You know, wherever we end up, mate, you know, there's going to be, you know, fans out there from different clubs. They're always going to have a problem, and it's always going to be about money, you know, or what they think we're getting and they're not getting. And like Rich said, like, it's jealousy, mate. And you know, mate, like, I mean, as much as like I go through a rough patch, you know, whatever, you only have to look, like, fucking turn a page of the book or, you know, flick on the news and it's like, oh, Birmingham's done this, Birmingham's done that. And you know what? It melts my heart, man. It makes me emotional as a blue nose, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I'll tell you what I do, Blue Shadow. Whenever I'm down, I always go to YouTube and I go to all my favourite games and just watch the goals, get that dopamine and just get me on that massive high.
Yeah.
That's always done it for me. And this, like last season, there's so many memories that we've had. Like if you're feeling down in the dark place, just get on YouTube and just watch the Boy in Blues channel and see his vlogs, and straight away you just lifts you straight away, and especially because things are only getting bigger and faster and where we're going, it just gets that feel good factor back in you.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, everyone that does a podcast or even don't, and I just see down the Blues, they all have like a certain factor in their sort of, whether it's appearance or the way they talk to you, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, fucking hell, I didn't know that about you, but now I do, you know what I mean? I've got something that I can talk about. But the one thing I will say, Jay, I definitely see you down there, mate. I'm on the same row as you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the Totem, mate. Black timber.
Come on. Don't forget as well, Blue Shadow, the mental health streams tomorrow as well with Joanne.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. She's the qualified counsellor. So.
And also, Blue Shadow as well. Do you remember, like when you first did this, like you didn't want to call in, did you? And we were like, "Go now, ring in," and then you put, and then we were saying, "Just do it." And look where you are now. You ring up every time. You give really good accounts of what's going on. You've done really well. Like I didn't think you'd come on because you were just coming. You said, "No, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do it," and you've done it. And look where you are now. I think it's really good.
The whole thing, though, for me though, Rich, it's like Blue Shadow. Brilliant, and like yourself and Woody as well. Like, I mean, who would have thought? Like, really, you know what I mean? Well, I thought when I started doing this, I thought I was, on my own, like doing the video stuff and that. But to get people along the way, the shit I had with the phonings, trying to get it all sorted and stuff, and trying to figure it, all out, all the text.
Last season for me, when we got Stano, that pod you did all night, and I think we need to do it again on transfer deadline day. Was
definitely
brilliant. It was class. You need to do like a stream, pretty much. I think, did we start it like 4? You started it at 4, and at midnight we were still going.
Yeah.
We need to do the same again, and that was brilliant. That was. It
was the most people I had on one stream. I think it was like borderline 700 people watching it live. I was like, this is sport shit. This is
absolutely. And I broke the news to you, mate, that Stano had signed. It was on the Fulham website, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, brilliant. Like the whole community, though, it's fantastic. And this is what Blues is to me. This right here, right now, and like the events of support. I say it all the time when I go down St Andrews, like the sellouts and stuff. That's Blues for me. Players come and go, but it's the atmosphere for me. And like two of the biggest things for me, like in my lifetime, was Blues at the Millennium Stadium beating Norwich, and like just seeing the reaction of the Blues fans, because we've had years of shit, but like unfortunately for me, like that was the best bit of my childhood. That was my childhood when Blues were in the glory days. I was quite lucky, but like just looking around and seeing how much it meant to the fans. You know what I mean? That's Blues, mate.
When Carter stepped up for that penalty.
I do like it's for the Blues fans, mate.
Yeah.
I can't.
I do have to say, like, to Rich, and to you, Jay, like, I didn't want to call in, you know what I mean? And now you can't technically shut me up, but there is a part of me, like, you want to get me, like, try and get me on the videos, and I duck and dive all the time, and you catch little Blue and sure do it for me kind of thing. And, that's a confidence thing, and whether or not that'll happen, and you'll get me on vid, who knows? But onwards and upwards, mate. And
that's the next step, isn't it? Get you on the video.
Definitely. It's memories, Blue Shadow.
Yeah. Keep right on, lads. And
keep right on. Great call.
Thanks, Jay. Like I say, I'll try not to make you emotional. But
I'm getting more emotional as the beers are going. Jem,
the one thing I will remember, the one thing I will remember is not to punch you so hard in the arm, because that was a shocker that day.
Yeah, you nearly knocked me out. Hello, Blue Shadow. For a few weeks. Help me on.
But yeah, like I say, I just want to say on behalf of all Blue Noses that are listening, and that are on the web, the Facebook page, Jay, you've done wonders. You're a great friend. Your family's great. Your dad's great. Like I said, I've met such great friends through the love of blues, and then I've met special ones too. And you know what? Like, I have a big heart at the best of times, but like my heart's like it grows bigger every time that I meet someone new. And I think everyone will agree with me there. So
100%.
I'm gonna love you and leave you guys, and catch you up soon, somewhere along the line.
Definitely.
Well, tomorrow night, mate.
Yeah. Well, the mental health one's tomorrow, so if you do want to come on that one, you can. And you can call us as well.
All right, cool. No problem, mate. So shit on the fucking Villa.
Go on.
Keep right on. And I fucking love Tommy Wagner. He's a legend.
Yeah, to Tom Wagner.
Like I said, before I go, shout out to the legend, Stevie Brooks. Get well soon, mate. And
message to the Blue Noses.
Keep right on, everyone. Fucking love you all. And fucking follow us, Blues. Wherever we end up, mate, follow us.
Super.
Premier League.
What he's saying.
All right. Nice one. See you later, lads.
See you later, Blue Show.
Bye.
That's it. Well, the phone lines are now closed. We've hit the 2-hour mark. It's
goes so quick, mate.
It's been emotional, man.
I think I'll have to be able to stand up in a minute. I think my back's gone, but
I can't believe the lineup that we've had tonight. It's been like the elite.
Those, mate.
Mate, honestly, it's been unreal. We've had the Woody.
I had the nerves in the change room before I came on when I seen these powerhouses that are on. So I mean, I had to like shake out a bit before I came on stream. That's a stretch and everything. It's been great, mate. I appreciate you having me on again. I really do.
Oh, man, love you, really mate. All the Blues fans love you, mate. You like
someone's put in the comments, Hammy. It's quite an interesting comment. Can you get him up?
Yeah. Oh, we should have been last time I was reading.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the one after this one.
That one.
Was that the training shirt though? Was it?
Oh, is it?
I think they've been a training shirt, haven't they? I don't know if it's the actual official one. I could be wrong.
I was gonna ask you guys. Do you think they're not going to like show who we've signed until we've actually announced the actual home shirt?
You know what, Wagner? Our marketing team are fantastic, aren't they? So it wouldn't surprise me if they got 2 or 3 in and they did it all together.
Yeah. I mean,
they've definitely kept it all behind closed doors. It's definitely more professional.
Yeah.
Set up now, isn't it?
Oh, it's like night and day, isn't it? It's so different. They're doing their business behind the scenes, aren't they? And they'll get it done. I reckon in the end of this week, I reckon you'll start seeing a trench load of signings. I do.
Did you two see that video of Tom Wagner with doing the Lee Mann's sponsorship deals and stuff? Because he's got like his hands in other pies as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, with other like sponsorship deals and stuff, like, you know, he's just a
through Nighthead Capital.
Yeah.
They're a monster, aren't they? Of a company, they're just that hedge fund's ridiculous. So they're all over the place. That sports court is going to be insane. It's going to have cricket there. It's probably going to have netball. It's going to have the retractable pitch. It's going to be unbelievable, isn't it?
Bars.
It's just like boxing. You're gonna have all sorts of stuff going on there. Hotels.
Bottles and models.
It's going to be class, mate.
He's a nice boy. Yeah, but yeah, it's been emotional, lads. Blue Noses, we're on our way. That's all I can say. What's your message to the Blue Noses, lads?
What a time to be one.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, soak it up after so many years, and now look what we've got. We've finally got, I don't know, the promised land.
We deserve.
Messiah.
Yeah. The owners we deserve, and it's just it's a totally different feeling, isn't it? When you've got these guys behind you, you just anything can happen, and that's why I think we're going to go up this season. We will.
Yeah. They are serious A players, serious A player businessmen who can see the potential, can see the fan base, can see the area that needs developing. And they said from day one, this is the reason why they bought into Birmingham. We ticked all these boxes, and now it's all being rubber stamped and onwards and upwards.
They weren't going to bite, were they? If it wasn't for what they were going to do with the sports quarter, they wouldn't have bought it.
Even the HS2 link over to Curzon Street, all these little big things, that's all materialised. This is the reason why they've signed on the dotted line, and to have Tom Wagner and do his war chant, he's proper gets to you. You just want to get in the trenches and fight with him. And I'll be over there now, cleaning up the site. I know they've already started.
Yeah, they have, haven't they? Yeah, they have.
I think we're need to go over there soon, would you? Have you got any days off in the next couple of days?
Yeah, so next week, got some availability then.
Need to go over.
You have to send me
get a drone over there, mate.
Yeah, I've got one just here. Yeah.
You have?
So that
yeah,
I'll do it.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, and have you got a message for Slick Nick as well? Because he had to leave, didn't he? It's only right we have to give Nick a message as well.
What, the part-timer?
The legend. Well, he's having his Chinese, isn't he? He's having Chinese. You're having McDonald's. Me and Woody have been professional, mate.
Where is he? Preach. Where is he?
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing. I love Nick. He's an absolute legend. I'm so glad he came on tonight because obviously he was worried about his broadband, wasn't he? So at least he got all that connected and he came on. So he's great.
Mate, he's in, mate. The room's in, done.
So pleased for him. Yeah.
Superb. Oh, Blue Nose, we're on our way. And I can't thank you lads for coming on. And it means the world to me, lads, honestly. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure.
For a great season, ain't we?
Definitely.
And most importantly, on the Villa, fuck them all.